Hey everybody, this is Jason with Time in the Outdoors. This is the Battle on Bago special. That is open water on Poygan you see right there. That is the crack that you've heard of out there, and it is open water. More than likely it will be froze over by tomorrow. So if you see a newly froze over spot that's really clear, really different looking than the other ice, please be extremely cautious over in that area. More on that in a little bit. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the video, please do so. It's easy, it's free, it only takes a minute, and it really helps me out. It helps me make these shows. So let's get into some elevator music and some safety on the ice. So less than 2 inches of ice you have to stay off. We all know that by now. 4 inches we can go ice fishing. 5 inches you could take a snowmobile. 8 to 12 inches you could take a car. 12 to 15 inches, you could take a full-size pickup. 36 to 40 inches, you can take a semi. Yes, a semi, probably a giant Winnebago. Also, 60 inches, you can take an all-terrain armored transport, commonly known as an AT-AT, and if it is over 100 plus inches, you could be a generic lizard monster known as Godzilla and go on the ice. Now, we're going to be flying in a different location. We're over at the Old Duck Inn at the County Boat Launch. This is looking to the west, and there is a very nice marked road with trees heading out towards that group of fishermen just going off to the screen in the upper left. Ice conditions in this side, the north side of Poygan, looked pretty good. Now, keep in mind, everyone, no ice is safe ice, and I did not go out on the ice. But there was a lot of vehicle traffic in this area, and it actually did look pretty good until you actually swing back around when we're looking at Winnebago. So right now we're looking at kind of the north shore of Lake Poygan. So that is the north shore right there coming into view. Pretty soon we're going to see where the Old Duck Inn was and that county boat launch is. There it is. Right in that area. Parking's a little tricky right there if you're not going to park on the ice, but the ice did look pretty good. Again, I don't go out on the ice when I'm making these, except I did walk on the other side in a little bit to shoot some video farther out. But we're going to be swinging around, going towards Winnebago right now. And there is some dicey ice once you start going out towards Winnebago. So we'll see that in just a minute as I pan the camera up here. Now, Winnebago is going to be way off in the distance to the east here. And there is your open water in that area. That's a real typical spot for open water, so I would not go east out of the Duck Inn. All right, we're going to, through the magic of editing, fly over and look at a different area. All right, now this is the south shore of Lake Poygan looking to the west. A very large group of ice fishermen out there to the west of the county boat launch on that side of the lake. We're kind of looking northwest now, so that shoreline you see in the distance is going to be the swinging around to the turning into the north shoreline of Lake Poygan here. Lots of people out fishing in this area, but we're starting to see that line coming into view at the upper left part of the screen. That is the giant open crack. So if you are going out off Knopf Keys or the county launch over there and you see this line, you're going to have to use some caution. Do not go over that. Do not cross that unless you know what you're doing. It's going to probably freeze over tonight and look like smooth ice. So use extreme caution out there. Again, no ice is ever safe ice. Play it smart. Stay on the right side of the ice. There's Knopf Keys right there. It's an access point, and then the county launch is that coming kind of right into the middle of the screen right there. Looks like I'm speeding up the drone a little, but we're going to end this looking to the west. With the exception of that working open water crack, things look pretty good in this area. We're going to fly over and actually look at this crack. I had to get out on the ice to legally fly out in this area to get close enough to see this. Ice was really slippery, which makes sense because it's ice, but I was surprised to see that this was actually open water. I thought it was just clear ice, but no, when I get over to it a little bit closer here, you're going to see that it is actual open water. It looks like there is one semi-decent spot to cross it, but folks, don't be stupid. Play it smart. It looks like you can go around it if you go to the west, but I did not investigate this further. You're going to have to make your own decisions, but make it smart. So if you see a very clear strip of ice out there that just looks out of place, that's probably this crack that you see right here. It's going to probably freeze tonight. It's going to be really cold tomorrow, but I don't know what's below it. It does look like it's just regular ice when I get a little closer. Okay, we're going to fly down by Merritt now. Here we are looking off of Merritt Avenue in Oshkosh. It's Garlic Island way up in the upper left. The ice conditions on Lake Winnebago look absolutely fantastic for the most part. I know there's a few working cracks. You can see one off in the distance. That's that big vertical line about 3/4 the way up the screen. And things actually look pretty darn good on Bago here. Normal cracks setting up, but the ice looks nice and solid and clear. We're looking approximately to the east. A lot of sturgeon shacks out there. Look at that. Lots and lots and lots of sturgeon shacks still out. Now, there's a working crack right there. No bridge out on it, so it must be deemed pretty decent by the fishing clubs. Big thanks to them for doing what they do, starting to come back. Now, this is the south shore of Lake Winnebago coming into view, and we're starting to pan around and going to be looking right at the city of Oshkosh here in just a couple seconds. Again, ice looks pretty darn good. Nice and clear for the most part. I mean, it obviously not totally clear, but a lot of good ice out there. But be careful, everyone. We want to make sure we stay on the right side of the ice. This is the area where they're going to be having the Battle on Bago tent set up. That's actually in the background. There it is, upper right-hand corner. So that's where we'll all end up, weighing in our fish and winning a truck. Yes, we're all going to win the truck, I've decided. Anyways, take a look at how those chunks formed. Kind of cool. Okay, now we're going to be going over by Asylum Bay. So here is Asylum Bay. Now, this is just a little to the north of Merritt, and that is Garlic Island going off the screen, the upper left. That is the east shore of Lake Winnebago off in the distance. Again, conditions look very, very good here. A lot of people actually driving right out from Asylum Bay's boat launch to access this part of the lake. Full-size vehicles out there, but I did not go out on the lake to check the actual ice conditions here, so be careful. I know I say that a lot, but it's your responsibility to make sure you are driving in safe areas or walking in safe areas when you're out on the ice. Now we're starting to come into Asylum Bay. This area we're seeing just to the right of the screen coming into view now. This is between the points here. There's our water tower in the background. That water you see way off in the distance is Butte des Morts. And we're coming in. There's the DNR Fisheries Station. I'm thinking we're going to have some of the best ice I've seen in years for Battle on Bago. So things will be pretty good and hopping out there. I hope we all get some fish. We're coming around to the north again. Garlic Island's going to be coming into view on the right side of the screen, upper right. And that's going to conclude the main part of this video. Here we are looking at that water over by back on Poygan here. This is that open water over by looking towards Winneconne. I'm going to fly just over there so we can get a look at that and see what she looks like. And then we're going to do a real slow flight over that crack. It's dicey. That crack is going to be very interesting how it forms up tonight. Please, as I said earlier, use extreme caution if you're going to be going over in that area, fishing on that south shore of Poygan. Look for funky ice in a in a line that just does not noticeable look right for everyone. Okay, we're gonna flip over to the south shore of Poygan again. Now we're gonna just dive down with the drone here, making sure we don't cross these people. I actually nudged the drone to the left here so we don't go over these folks. When we get a look at this, we're flying legally here. But this is important to look at. There we are nudging over so we're not flying over anybody. This crack has ice underneath it in some spots, but not everywhere. Now I'm going to fly out to the end of this working crack here, and then on the next little segment of video, we're going to come back towards that south shore and check that out. Look at that. You can actually see the wave action on that open water right there. You know, obviously the ice is sinking down in there. It's actually breaking off. If you guys find this tomorrow, don't cross it. Please. Just use your heads. It's better ice to the west. So if you see this, just go west and find safe passage that way. You can see where the ice gets better. See how it looks like it's heaved on the right-hand side, but we've got that yellowish discoloration. That's going to be a key. You're going to want to look for that. That's water on the ice. Geez, please, everyone, be careful in this area. It looks like it's good ice around it, but man, it's a big crack. All right, I've beat the crack to death. If you want to hang around and just watch me fly back on this, go ahead. I'm going to stop talking at this point. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. Go over to YouTube. Hit that thumbs up button. I could really use a lot of thumbs up on this video. Good luck, everyone, on Battle on Bago. Only a few more weeks of these videos left. Tight lines, everyone. Win that truck.